It's the Lucy Show. Starring Lucille Ball. Talent discoverer is a lady, Mrs. Lucy Carmichael. Mrs. Carmichael? Now, tell us something about yourself, Mrs. Carmichael.
I'm a housewife and I have 2 children.
No, sorry. It's not necessary to get that close to the microphone. Just sit right here and we'll talk normally, right?
Oh.
Now, tell us about this new talent you discovered.
Well, I discovered my new talent in Mr. Krause's butcher shop.
Well, that's very unusual, finding a star in a butcher shop.
Well, I noticed that whenever I went into Mr. Krause's butcher shop, he would shake hands with all the customers and catch frankfurters in his mouth.
Mr. Krause?
No, his dog.
I see. Mr. Krause has a trained dog.
His name is Beauty, and he does so many tricks. He can walk on his front paws, and he dances on his hind legs, and when Mr. Krause plays the harmonica, he howls like the Beatles.
Yeah. Mrs. Carmichael. Mrs. Carmichael, tell me, if your Mr. Krause and his dog should win our first prize, what do you intend to do with your half of the $100?
Have my plumbing fixed.
Well, I guess that's a very practical use.
Yes, the hot water comes out of the cold water faucet, and the cold water comes out of the hot water faucet, and nobody ever comes out of the bathroom.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, here's another talent discovery, Mr. Krause and his trained dog, Beauty.
Now, for his first trick, Beauty is going to shake hands with his trainer. Go ahead, Mr. Krause.
Beauty, shake hands. Shake hands. Shake hands.
What's the matter, Mr. Krause? You having trouble? Maybe it's the lights and everything. The people, it makes him feel strange.
Yes, it could make him.
Yeah, made me feel strange. I feel fine now, but I can imagine what it's doing to the dog. Try it again, Mr. Krause. Yes.
Shake hands. Shake hands.
Oh, he went through his legs. Did you see that?
Thank you very much, Mr. Carmichael. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to have a word.
Ladies and gentlemen, Beauty will show how a courageous dog can help a whole community battle crime. Wait till you see him do this.
Yes.
Now, the dummy that they are bringing in is supposed to be a burglar. Now, watch how the dog attacks the burglar at the command of his trainer. Go ahead, Mr. Krause. Watch this now.
Yes,
Attack the burglar. Attack the burglar. Get him! Mrs. Carmichael.
Yeah?
If you've finished playing the Anvil chorus, would you explain the emergency that made you drag me away from the bank?
Well, I'm having trouble with my plumbing.
Mrs. Carmichael, any normal woman faced with that situation would send for a plumber, not a banker.
Oh, I know that. But today, to get a plumber, you need a banker. I just sent for a plumber, so I need money to pay him. Oh, I hope that's him now. Come in. Oh, boy, am I glad to see you. I have had such a time. I don't know what's wrong here. I've been trying to fix it myself.
What's the matter, lady? Haven't you ever seen a plumber before?
Do you know that you look exactly
Now,
like...
wait a minute. Will you stop that already?
But you do.
Look, every place I go, people tell me that I look exactly like him.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, well, look, I'm not him. My name is Tuttle, Harry Tuttle.
But you're amazingly like him.
You look enough like him to be his twin.
Look, you're paying me by the hour, see? And I want to give you service. I don't want to give you a conversation. Now, where's the leak, lady?
Well, it's not a leak, but the pipes are mixed up in the sink.
Well, I'll get to that right away. You know, I didn't mean to get so mad, lady, but you know what bugs me?
What?
3 billion people in the world, and I gotta look like him.
Well, I should think you'd be happy to look like Jack Benny. He's very popular in banking circles, you know. I've done business with him myself many times.
Oh, does he have money in your bank?
He has money in every bank.
You can say that again. Well, let's see what's going on here. You know, that's very unusual. What happens if you turn on both faucets at once?
I don't know. I never tried that. Let's see.
I don't know. I've been a plumber all my life. It's the first time I've seen anything like that. How can anything like this work?
Oh, Mr. Tuttle, turn it off! Mr. Tuttle, turn it off! Oh, dear. I just don't know what to say, Mr. Mooney. I'm so sorry.
Just say goodbye. I'm leaving.
Now, Mr. Mooney, but what about the money for the bill?
Tell him to send the bill to the bank.
Gee, Mr. Tuttle, I hope you don't mind sending your bill to the bank.
Ah, don't worry about it. It's nothing. What's money? It's nothing.
Boy, you may look like him, but you sure don't sound like him.
And you know, that's what makes me sorry that I look like him.
What do you mean?
His reputation. You know that I can't go into a restaurant and have waiters wait on me because they think I'm him.
Is that so?
You know, at the trains, the porters won't take my luggage. You know, every time I get my shoe shine, the boy makes me pay after each shoe.
Oh, for heaven's sake. Well, of course, I've always thought he was very funny.
There's only one thing funny about Benny. He walks like my sister.
Well, of course, I've always enjoyed him very much.
You've enjoyed him because he hasn't ruined your life like he's ruined mine.
What do you mean?
I'll tell you what I mean. You know that I can't even get a driver's license on account of him?
Why not?
When they give me an application, every time I put down my age, they throw me out.
Why?
Because I'm really 39.
Well, you know, now that I look at you closer, you look much younger than Jack Benny.
Thank you.
But you know why they think you both look alike?
Why?
Because you both have blue eyes.
Mine are bluer. Lady, hand me that plunger, will you, please?
Sure. I can't get this thing to budge.
Yeah, I'm sorry I slammed it down so hard, but that's what happens every time I get mad at him.
Really?
Yeah. Well, look, a little water will loosen that up.
Yeah, be careful of those faucets.
Now, look, don't tell me my business. You know, I'm a plumber. I know what I'm doing.
Oh, okay.
I'll have that fixed up. Don't worry about it. Gee, I think I see what's wrong with it right away. I think I got it now. I think it's all right now, lady. Try it.
Okay. Oh, yeah. That works great now. She didn't take you long to fix it.
Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow and check it for some more leaks.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that plunger.
Oh, don't worry about it. How much is the bill?
There it is. I only charge you $6 for my services.
Oh, well, that sounds very reasonable. Thank you.
$12 for my plunger.
$12 for an ordinary plunger?
Well, look, when you return it, I'll refund your money.
Oh, okay.
Well, it'll probably get loose when the weather's a little warmer. Well, goodbye.
Bye. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Honey, will you go out in the garage and get that big crowbar for me?
Okay. Hey, Mom?
What, dear?
Can I play with this?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hello, Mrs. Carmichael.
You are Jack Benny.
Now, please, don't start that again, will you?
Oh, stop acting. I'm not going to tell anyone. Gee, Mr. Benny, if you wanted to become a plumber to pick up a few extra bucks, that's your business.
Mrs. Carmichael, once and for all, please believe me. I am not Jack Benny.
But the violin.
That's the worst blow of all.
What do you mean?
Because of Jack Benny, I'm a plumber and not a concert violinist. I'll give you credit for bringing back that plunger.
Thank you. Did you study to be a musician?
Are you kidding? I was a child prodigy.
Really?
At the age of 4, I made my debut at Carnegie Hall. I can still remember that night. While I was on the stage, I had to stand on a chair.
Oh, so the audience could see you, huh?
No, so I wouldn't trip over my curls. As a child, I was a violin virtuoso. But as I grew up, I began to look like him. By the time I reached maturity, I was finished as a musician.
But I just heard you play. You play beautifully.
I know. That's not easy when your hands are in water all day. I still shudder when I think of my symphonic debut as a grown man.
What happened?
It was at the Philharmonic. I remember I walked to the center of the stage and I fell flat on my face.
You tripped over your curls?
No. I mean, the audience laughed at me because I looked so much like him.
Oh.
They made fun of me.
Oh, that must have been very embarrassing.
Yeah. I'm not used to having people laugh at me. From then on, it was the same every concert I played.
So you had to become a plumber, huh?
Yeah. To think that these hands have gone from Bach, Beethoven, and Brahms to sinks, sewers, and cesspools.
Well, have you ever tried to change your appearance so you don't look like him?
Yeah. Once I tried. I tried growing a mustache. Then I looked like Hitler. Even that was better than looking like him. My mother made me shave it off. She's saving it with my curls.
Well, have you ever tried a beard?
A beard?
Yeah, you know, lots of musicians wear them. Skitch Henderson, Mitch Miller.
Yeah, but I'm afraid I'm the nervous type. I'm afraid with a beard I'd be scratching all the time.
Oh, don't be silly. Do Skitch and Mitch itch?
You know, it's very difficult starting a musical career all over again. I wouldn't know where to begin.
Hey, I would. Did you ever see a television show called the Talent Discoverers Show?
Yeah, I watch it all the time. You think I could get on it?
I think you could, yes. Now, don't you worry about a thing. It may take a little doing, but I'll do it. I'll take care of all the details. You are going to be on their next show.
Gentlemen, and welcome to another Talent Discoverer show. Our first talent discoverer this evening is a young lady, Miss Lucretia Carmucci. Miss Carmucci. Right over here, please. Sit down. I think it might be better if you sat here in the chair, Miss Carmucci. Yes. Well, now, before you tell us about the talent you've discovered, I wonder if you'd like to tell us a little bit about yourself.
Ah, that's nice. My name is Lucretia Carmucci, and I'm a no marry. I don't marry anybody. What's the matter, you?
I'm sorry, Miss Carmucci, but I must say you look vaguely familiar.
How's it that?
I said you look familiar.
Ah, you Americanos. All the time you're giving the girls the same old line. Haven't we met her before someplace? Ah, I know nobody. I just come here from Italia.
From Italy?
Si.
Un piacere di conoscerla?
Ah, paisan. That's not a nicer thing to say in front of all these people.
Oh, I was merely saying that it was a pleasure to meet you.
Oh, I know. What do you say? But it's the way you say it, you little rat.
Miss Carmucci, will you tell us about the talent you brought?
Well, he's a player very nice violin.
Oh, he's a violinist.
No, he's a plumber.
He's a what?
He's a plumber.
Oh, a plumber, you mean? A plumber.
That's what I say, plumber.
Oh, what's his name?
His name is Harry Toodley.
Oh, yes. It's Harry Tuttle, ladies and gentlemen. Harry Tuttle.
Howdy doodly,
Well,
that's what I
that's
said.
very interesting. A plumber violinist. Is he good?
Is he good? He's a wonderful. He fixed my pipes in 5 minutes.
I meant as a violinist.
Oh, well, why you no give him a listen and find out, huh?
Oh, fine. That's very good. What is he going to play?
He's going to play a nice arrangement of Gypsy Otters by Sarasetti.
Oh, fine. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Lucretia Carmucci's talent discovery, Mr. Harry Tuttle.
Hello, Hattie. He's a nice fella, Hattie.
Grazie.
How do I look?
You look wonderful. Don't be nervous.
Grazie.
Prego.
If you please, maestro.
Thank you very much, Mr. Tuttle. It's good night.
I'm not through yet. Come on, some more.
Oh, so it's you again. I thought you looked familiar. Now you get up. Get up. Yes, sir. Get out. Get up. Hey, get them out of here. Get that girl out of here. Get that man out of here. Oh, get him out. Just a moment. Just be patient. Everything's... Ow! Hey, get him out of here.
No, I'm afraid I can't make it today, Audrey. I'm expecting the plumber. Yeah, I did have my pipes fixed, but he's coming over this morning to check on them. Well, I'll see you tomorrow at the... Oh, that's him now. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. Good morning.
Good morning, Mrs. Carmichael.
You're not angry at me, are you, Mr. Tuttle?
Nah, I should say not. You know, thanks to your getting me on TV, offers have been pouring in all morning.
Oh, for concerts and nightclubs?
No kitchens and bathrooms. Well, I better take a look at this now.
You only got offers to do plumbing, huh?
Yeah, but I've had so many offers, I'll be the happiest plumber in town.
Oh.
I've gotten so much business, I even had to hire an assistant.
Oh, is that so? Well, that's nice.
It sure is. I'll get her. Hey, Irving! Irving, bring in my tools.
Do you know that you look exactly like...
Look, please don't start that, will you? Where's the leak, boss?
Right over here.
Where is
Right there, right there. What's the matter, lady? Haven't you ever seen an assistant plumber before?
It's the Lucy Show. Starring Lucille Ball. Co-starring Vivian Vance.
Anyone for tennis?
Oh, Lucy, you look adorable.
It took me 6 weeks to save enough to buy this outfit. Pow! Wow. I may not be any good at the game, but at least I look like a tennis player.
Oh, I should say you do. You're a regular Patty Berg.
Isn't she a golfer?
Oh, it doesn't make any difference. All I know is that you look just absolutely great, girl.
Thank you. Think I'll serve a few?
Wow. Yeah, right now, take it easy there. Don't wear yourself out before Bill calls for you.
Don't you worry about me. You know, Viv, you ought to exercise more. It's very good for your figure.
Why should I exercise? My figure's just the same as it was 20 years ago, only a little more mature.
Well, it looks like you've matured more in some spots than others.
Okay, you've made your weekly crack about my weight. I'll go on a diet tomorrow.
Okay. Right at you, boy. Too bad, old man. Better luck next time.
You won, huh?
Yeah, I won.
Lucy,
What?
how serious is this thing between you and Bill?
Well, because of him, I'm playing tennis. I've gone duck hunting with him. I'm taking golf lessons. Tomorrow night, I'm going bowling. And next week, if he asks me, I'm ready for ping pong, polo, or pole vaulting.
Sounds like you like him.
Well, no gal's gonna break in a new set of muscles every day for a man she doesn't like. That's true. There he is.
No, I want to get us. You get in the kitchen.
Why should I go in the kitchen?
I want you to make an entrance.
Oh, for
Oh,
heaven's
come on now, make
sake.
that entrance. You just look marvelous. Hurry up. Why, Bill!
Hi, Bill. How are you?
Why, for heaven's sake, what a surprise.
Well, didn't Lucy tell you I was coming?
Oh, no. Lucy never discusses her dates with me. Are you going to play tennis?
What else?
Oh, sure. I'll call Lucy for you. Lucille! Bill's here.
Oh, hi, Bill.
Hi, Lucy.
I didn't know you were... Oh, Lucy, what an adorable tennis outfit.
Hey, Lucy, you look great.
Well, thank you.
Oh, aren't you the sneaky one, keeping it a secret from me while you made it?
Yeah, it's just a little something that I whipped up last night. Come on, Bill, or we'll be late.
Oh, no hurry, no hurry. I've got a court reserved for 6 hours.
6 hours? Isn't that a little long? I haven't played in years.
Oh, it'll all come back to you. After all, it shouldn't be hard for a girl that was captain of her college team.
Captain?
Bill, you promised not to mention that.
You mean you never told Vivian about that?
Oh, now you know, Lucille. She's so modest. Oh, there are hundreds of things about herself she's never told me. Now, you two, run along and enjoy yourselves.
Okay.
Goodbye.
fine. I always walk like I just got out of a train wreck.
Oh, you poor little...
Don't touch me. There isn't a part of me that isn't bruised, broken, or bent.
Oh, you better sit down.
No, thank you. I'll stand and keep moving. At the end of the game, I tried to jump over the net, and I didn't quite make it.
All right. Well, here, honey, at least let me take your racket for you. Let go of it.
I can't. I think rigor mortis is setting.
You can't let go of it?
No.
Oh, here, let me help you, honey. Take that finger.
Ah. Ah.
You have to get it out.
Ah.
Oh, honey, you better go right upstairs and take a good hot bath.
That's just what I'm gonna do, girl.
Oh.
Hey, Viv. Is it possible for a man in his 40s to be drafted overnight?
I don't think so.
Oh, darn it. I'll have to go bowling with Bill tomorrow night. Oh, dear. And next week I'll have to go through the tortures of badminton and bicycling and bronco busting and ping pong, polo, pole vaulting, and parachute jumping.
Hi there. Well, how did it go?
How did what go?
The bowling.
Oh, the bowling. Oh, not bad. We bowled 17 games.
What was your best score?
11. I made 2 strikes, but one of them didn't count. It was in the next alley.
Where's Bill?
Oh, he'll be right along. He's taking one of his athletic friends home.
Oh, let me hang up your coat, honey. Why are you carrying that bowling ball?
What bowling ball? Oh, that bowling ball.
Why are you still holding it?
I'm not holding it. It's holding me. I gotta get my fingers out.
Oh, that must have been a little rough trying to bowl with that thing stuck on your hand. You could have gone right down the alley.
That's how I got my second strike.
You mean that?
Yeah, you haven't lived till you belly whop down a bowling alley.
Oh, honey. Come on, stand up. Let me take it off of you. Can you do it? Can you get up?
Oh, dear.
Come on, Lucy.
You'll have to
I'll
help,
you.
Viv.
There you go. Now I'll take it easy.
Take it real easy, girl.
Okay.
Ah.
Ready?
Ah.
Ready?
Ah, ah,
Okay.
ah,
There.
ah.
There you go.
Oh. Oh, that feels wonderful. Where's my arm? There it is. Oh, thanks.
Lucy, if I were you, I'd just stay in bed all day tomorrow.
Oh, I can't. He's taking me skin diving.
Skin diving?
Yeah, skin diving.
Oh, Lucy, honestly, you have to be an expert swimmer to go skin diving.
Yeah, well, Bill thinks I'm an expert.
Now, don't tell me you told him that you swam the English Channel.
Well, yes, but just one way.
Oh.
Over. I didn't say I swam back.
Oh, honest, Lucy, when are you going to learn to keep your big mouth shut?
Well, what could I do? I wanted to keep seeing him, and the only thing he's interested in is sport.
Well, for heaven's sakes, use your head a little and tell him that you're good at some sport that's out of season, like winter sports.
Oh, I'm not good at winter sports either.
I know, but at least you have a couple of months' time to take some lessons and learn how to do something.
Yeah.
Now, winter sports. Let's get him interested in winter sports. Hi, Bill.
Hi, Viv. Well, Eddie loaned me his scuba diving suit, so everything's all set for tomorrow morning. I'll pick you up bright and early.
Good, good. I'm looking forward to our skin diving date.
Yeah, so am I. Oh, say, you do have a wetsuit, don't you?
No, they're all dry, but I'll soak one overnight.
Oh, Lucy, you have a great sense of humor.
Oh, Bill, it's just a shame you can't see Lucy at something she really excels at, like winter sports.
Winter sport?
Uh-huh.
Lucy, you didn't tell me you were good at winter sports.
Well, I didn't want to say anything about it, but that's where I really shine, you know, figure skating and tobogganing and skiing.
Skiing?
Oh, yes.
That is my favorite sport, skiing. Say, do you shush?
And I shush. Of course I shush.
Good, good. Oh, and I love the slalom course. Do you slalom?
Well, you should see me doing my slalom.
Oh, it sure is too bad there isn't any snow now.
Hey, but there is.
Where?
There is. We're in luck. They had an early snowfall up in the Adirondacks. I've got an idea. A great idea. We're going to cancel our skin diving.
Oh.
I'll pick you up about 4 o'clock Saturday morning.
4 o'clock?
3?
No, 4's fine.
I'll see you then.
Lucy, are you mad at me?
Mad, no. Furious, yes. Got me into this Vivian Bagley, and you better know how to get me out. Well, Vivian, have you thought of anything?
I'm thinking.
I got it. What?
Tell him that you can't go skiing with him because you've got a broken leg.
How can I fake a broken leg?
Who said anything about faking it?
Well, thanks loads.
I was thinking.
Well, I'm just going to have to go skiing, that's all.
Oh, Lucy, you've never been on a pair of skis. You can't go skiing.
So I'll get an instructor. I have until Saturday. Where's that telephone book?
Oh, do you know how long it takes to learn how to stand up on a pair?
Get the door.
Oh, hi, Mr. Mooney.
Good evening, Mrs. Bagley.
Oh, hello, Mr. Mooney. It's nice to see you. Is this a social call?
Are you kidding? Mrs. Carmichael, for the last 2 months, I've been trying to get you to fill out these insurance policies. Now, will you please do it?
Okay, just leave them here. I'll be busy for the rest of the week. I'll sign them Monday.
Monday, you will be in traction.
Traction?
Oh, she's thinking of going skiing, and she's never been on a pair of skis.
Will you be quiet?
You're going skiing? Oh, my favorite sport.
I didn't know you knew how to ski. Is it hard to learn?
No, it's very simple, really. Any normally intelligent person can learn to ski in just a few lessons.
I can't?
I said any normally intelligent person.
Oh.
Are you a good skier, Mr. Mooney?
Well, in my younger days, I used to be an instructor at Lake Placid.
You used to be an instructor? Well, then you can teach me how to ski.
Mrs. Carmichael, I'm going to be very busy for the next 7 years.
Oh, now, Mr. Mooney, you gotta help me. It's very important.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm afraid I can't.
If you don't do this, I'll never speak to you again.
Promises.
All right, if you do help me, I promise not to bother you again for a whole year.
It's a deal.
Thank you.
Mr. Mooney, is it kind of dangerous to ski for a beginner?
No, not at all. Why, last year, I took my mother-in-law up to the Adirondacks. Now, she had never been on skis in her life. And first time out, she went right up to the top of the mountain, went straight down, took off at the jump, soared into space in a perfect arc, and landed right at the bottom. Yeah.
She did?
Broke every bone in her body.
Oh, now you see, Mr. Mooney, now that means that it is...
Vivian, he's just teasing. Now, that didn't really happen to your mother-in-law, did it?
No. Just wishful thinking.
See? Mr. Mooney, when can you give me my first lesson?
Well, I'll be free tomorrow afternoon.
Ah, it's a date. I'll expect you right here.
All right.
Let's see now, what kind of equipment will I need?
Well, skis, poles, boots.
Bandages, splints, and a hospital reservation.
You be quiet.
Here are these things, Mr. Mooney.
Oh, thank you very much. And here's the book of instructions. You can follow along.
Oh, thank you.
All right, now, Mrs. Carmichael, you can stand up. Here, Mrs. Carmichael. Here, let me help.
Oh, thank you.
There you are.
Well, you certainly look like a skier.
There you are.
Oh, look, Viv, this is for picking up stuff that litter bugs leave. What's the matter? I'm sorry.
Lucy, don't use those things until you know what they're for.
Oh, I know what they're for. They're signal indicators. If you want to go right or left, you just do that. What happened?
You polled me. Now, will you keep those things down by your side?
I think I'll make some hot coffee for you two skiers. I'll get this out of the way, too, so you have plenty of room, Lucy, huh?
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you very much.
all right.
That's fine. All right, Mrs. Carmichael. You are now ready for your first lesson.
Right.
Now, you watch me.
Yeah.
All right. Now, first of all, you bend the knees. That's it. Bend the knees. Now, lean forward. That's it. Now, you keep flexing your knees. That acts as a sort of shock absorber when you're going over rough terrain. Mrs. Carmichael! What are you doing?
I'm doing the same thing you are.
I'm looking for a handkerchief. I have to. Ah! All right, now, Mrs. Carmichael, we are going to learn to walk on skis.
Oh, walking ought to be easy for anybody. Oh, what are you laughing at?
You look like a red-headed wishbone.
Mr. Mooney, get me out of this.
Oh, all right.
Oh.
Now, bring your left foot back slowly. Bring it
Bring
back.
my left foot back slowly?
Yes, bring it back. Push. That's
Ah.
the girl. There. There you
Oh.
are. All right.
Oh.
Hey.
I'm sorry.
All right. Now then. Wasn't so easy, was it?
No.
I will show you how to walk on skis.
All right.
Back up, back. Wait until I tell you to move.
All right.
All right? Now, we do a little turn like this, and then we're ready to go. All right, now, follow me. Get off.
How do you get off? There, I got off.
All right, let's go again. One,
Come on. All right, Mrs. Carmichael, move over that way. Since you're going to turn in spite of everything, we will learn a kick turn. Kick
A
turn.
kick turn. Now, it's just what it implies. You kick. We are going to the left now. And a kick turn. Put your left ski pole behind you, like that. Behind you. Behind you.
Oh, my left.
That's it. Now then, you kick the left foot up and forward, resting the back of the ski on the ground. Let it drop over to your left like that. Then bring the other ski around. There we are.
I'm sorry I hit you again.
Mrs. Carmichael, Willie Mays would love your batting average. All right, finish the turn. Now. Congratulations, Mrs. Carmichael.
Oh, what for?
For the last 15 years, my doctor has been trying to get me to give up skiing. And you have succeeded in 5 minutes. I'm through.
Oh, Mr. Mooney!
Oh, no.
Oh, Mr. Mooney, that's now you promised to give me a lesson.
I'm not going to break my limbs.
Well, how do I get out of this?
I would suggest that you sell the skis.
Mr. Mooney!
Oh.
Oh, Mr. Mooney, that's not nice now. You promised
Oh.
no lesson.
Yes, he's here. Mr. Mooney, it's for you.
It's for me. Oh.
It's your wife.
Hello, Irma. Yes, Irma. Right away, Irma. It'll be a pleasure. Yes. Oh, good news. Irma wants me to go with her to see my dear mother-in-law.
Your mother-in-law, I thought you didn't like her.
Compared to you, she is Rebecca of Sunnybrook Farm.
Well, what about my skiing lesson, Mr. Mooney?
Your ski... Now, there's the book, Mrs. Bagley. You carry on and take my advice. Keep at least 10 yards away from that woman.
There you go, up the hill. Hey, you're coming along fine, Lucy.
Yeah.
That's doing fine. There's someone coming. Lucy!
What?
Bill just drove up in the driveway.
Oh, no, he can't see me on skis. He'll know I've never skied before.
That's right.
He can't see me practicing. What'll I do?
Just take them off, honey. Take them off. What'll I do?
I can't get the clamps undone.
Well, hide someplace.
Hide on skis?
Yeah, hide upstairs, honey, upstairs. Hide upstairs. Hide upstairs. I'll go. The house. Come on now, go on up there.
Go on up. She says, have you ever tried to go upstairs on skis?
Here, get in the closet. Get in the closet. Shut the door.
I can't get in any farther.
Oh, the sofa.
I can't get under the sofa, Bill.
No, not under it. Here, you just back up. Now, back. Turn. Now, back. Atta girl. That's it.
Just a minute.
They're coming. There you are. Hi, Bill.
Hi, Viv. Hi, Lucy.
Oh, hi, Bill.
Hey, you look great in that ski
Oh,
outfit.
thank you. I thought I'd try it on just to see how it looked.
Oh, looks fine. Oh, here, I brought you these.
Oh, just what I need. Well, thank you very much. I'll see you Saturday morning. Bye.
Well, you better try those on.
Try 'em on?
Well, yeah, they may not be the right size.
Oh, well, I couldn't try 'em on in the house. It's bad luck.
Bad luck.
Yeah, it's an old Scandinavian superstition.
Oh, Lucy, you've got a great sense of humor.
She is a barrel of laughs, isn't
Oh,
she?
she sure is. Boy, I can't wait for Saturday to go shushing down those steep slopes.
Yeah.
I'll see you about 3 a.m.
4 a.m.
Okay, 4 a.m. You be on time.
Bye, Bill.
Bye.
Okay, let's get back to that herringbone.
Oh, Vivian, forget it. That's no good. You heard what he said. I gotta go down a steep slope. Now, where can I practice on a slope? I need a steep slope.
The roof, that's very steep.
The roof? Are you kidding?
Well?
Oh, heavens. Wait a minute. Here,
Yeah?
I got an idea.
You got an idea?
Yeah, step up.
What are you gonna do, Lucy?
Help me get my skis off.
What are you gonna do?
Listen, you know those packing boxes we've been sending for...
Are you out of your cotton picking mind? You sure you want to go through with this?
Don't worry, everything will be all right. Ah!
What's the matter?
Somebody lowered the ground.
ready to go. Now, you be awful careful, Lucy. That's higher than you think it is.
Oh, don't worry. I gotta go down a steep slope.
All I did was bend over to tie my shoelace. And Peter Pan came in for a land.
It's the Lucy Show. Starring Lucille Ball. Co-starring Vivian Vance.
Viv, you know I've always wanted a fur coat, and I can't let a bargain like this go by. Look, only $110. Formerly $160. That means I save $50.
If we keep right on walking to the supermarket, you can save $110.
Oh. But this is such a bargain. I just gotta have it, Viv.
Oh, bonjour.
Bonjour.
May I help you?
Well, I really were just browsing.
Well, of course. Would you like to see something in mink?
Yeah, me.
Well, Madam Fifi, we really didn't intend to buy anything, but, actually, that coat in the window does look interesting.
Oh, madame, you could not have made a wiser choice. Why, this is the biggest bargain of our entire sale. As you can see, our price has been greatly reduced.
Well, I'm not really looking for a bargain, but I'll try it on. Would you hold on to that for me, dear? I don't hold much stock in bargains as a rule, but we're just shopping today, you know. Oh, what kind of fur is this?
Well, it's a sable-dyed mink-affiliated Oryctolagus cuniculus.
Oh. What's a Oryctolagus cuniculus?
It sounds like some kind of fish.
Oh, mais no, madame. It's lapin.
Lapin?
That's French for rabbit.
Oh. Oh, well, how does it look?
Magnifique, madame.
That's French for terrible, lady.
The sleeve seems so short.
Well, now, who did you make this coat for? Gypsy Rose Lee?
Well, that can be fixed in no time. It was just so done temporarily.
Oh.
Oh, excusez-moi.
Yeah. Viv, this is a bargain.
It's rabbit.
It doesn't look like rabbit.
It couldn't look more like rabbit if it wrinkled its nose and said, "Yeah, what the?" You're just
jealous because I saw it first.
Oh.
Now, look, I'm just going to play it cool. I don't want to seem too enthusiastic, and maybe I can get it for less than 110.
You should. Oh, I'm so sorry I kept you waiting.
Oh, that's all right.
And now, do you want the coat delivered, or will you take it with you?
Well, actually, this isn't what I had in mind. It's not really a very good color for me, and it doesn't fit me. It just isn't me.
Oh, but madame, this coat is you. Why, it is so much you. I will let you have it for $105.
I'll take it.
Oh, that's playing it cool. Oh, and the $5 for repairing the sleeve makes $110.
Nice going. Well,
I'll send it to you this evening.
thank you. You can send it to Mrs. Lucille Carmichael, 132 Post Road. Oh, dear. I seem to be a little short on cash this morning. Viv, darling, you don't happen to have $110 on you, do you?
No, how did you know? Oh, don't bother, Mrs. Carmichael. You can stop in tomorrow and pay for it.
Oh, thank you very much.
I will have the sleeves fixed. Au revoir et merci.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, don't bother, Mrs. Carmichael. You can stop in tomorrow and pay for it.
With what? You haven't got $110.
Oh.
You haven't even got 110 carrots to feed that rabbit. I will have the money, Viv. Mr. Mooney will be happy to advance it to me when I tell him that I saved $50.
On a rabbit?
Oh, like I said, you're just jealous because I saw it first.
Oh, well, let's go home and build it a hutch.
Good morning, Mr. Mooney. Oh, come on now, open your eyes. I'm not going to bother you today. In fact, I have done something that should make you very happy.
You have done something to make me happy?
Yeah. You know what I've done?
You've taken a 99-year lease on a house in Cairo.
No.
That would have made me happy.
Oh, now I have just made $50.
You have made $50?
Yeah, didn't I, Viv?
Well, let's say you saved $50.
Well, a dollar earned is a dollar saved. I just saved $50, so that means I earned $50. Now, aren't you pleased with me, Mr. Mooney?
Pleased? I'm flabbergasted.
I knew you would be. Now, Mr. Mooney, as a banker, you certainly know that you have to spend money to make money, don't you?
Not necessarily.
Well, sometimes you do.
Sometimes you don't.
Well, I do.
No, you don't.
Now, please, Mr. Mooney, I need an advance of $110.
What for?
Oh, I was afraid he'd ask that. I need $110 to make the 50.
I'd give you the $110 if you'd move to Cairo.
Oh, please be reasonable. Now, I have to have the money. They're fixing it and everything.
They're fixing what?
The lapin.
That's French for rabbit.
Mrs. Carmichael, you spent $110 for a rabbit? Why don't you eat steak like everybody else?
Oh, it isn't to eat, it's to wear. Now, please approve the advance for me.
I'm afraid I can't.
Well, you know, I could take my business to another bank.
Promises, promises. I'm afraid I have to leave. I'll be gone for a week at a bankers' convention in Bridgeport.
Oh, but you can't do that. You can't go away and leave me unlooked after.
I wouldn't dream of leaving you unlooked after. The bank has already arranged for someone to take my place while I'm gone. He is Mr. Myers of our Jamestown branch, and he is sitting right in that office. So you go on in there and tell your sad story to him. Oh, I think it only fair to warn you, however, that if you can get the time of day from Mr. Myers, then you can get blood from a stone. Well, ta-ta, and lots of luck.
Oh, Mr. Mooney. Oh.
Well, what do we do now?
We tackle Mr. Myers.
Now, you heard what Mr. Mooney said about him.
Well, I've got to try. What have I got to lose?
A French rabbit.
Oh, come on.
You just go back there and foreclose that mortgage and tell them they won't get one more penny out of this bank.
Whew, that guy's colder than a cucumber.
Well, shall we go back to Madame Fifi's and cancel the rabbit?
No, I don't want to. And stop calling it a rabbit. I just got to make him give me that money.
Now, Lucy.
Well, it's my money, isn't it?
Well, not exactly. You've already spent your money.
Oh, that's beside the point. Banks are in the money business, and I keep my money here, and they lend my money to strangers so they can just advance me some of my own money, even though I am overdrawn. Now, come on. Now, see here, Mr. Myers, it just so happens that it is my money, and it is my business what I do with my money, so you can just pick up your pen and authorize an advance for me of $110.
I can't believe it's you! Mr. Mooney told me to watch out for a Lucille Carmichael, but I had no idea it was you.
You didn't?
Well, your name wasn't Carmichael when I knew you.
What was it?
Well, you weren't married then.
Oh.
I'm Vivian Bagley.
Oh, how do you do?
How do you do?
You know, I knew you the minute you walked in. How could I ever forget that hair, those eyes, that face? We were good friends years and years ago.
Well, I had an idea you'd met before.
And you know, I'll bet Lucy knew me the minute she saw me.
Would you like to bet $110?
Viv, why, of course I knew you, Mr. Myers.
Call me Vinny. Oh, Lucy, I can't tell you what a thrill this is. Oh, it takes me back to those glorious, glorious days.
What days?
Yeah, what days?
Lake Hiawatha.
Lake Hiawatha? What? I haven't been there since I was 14 years old.
That's right. You were 14, and I was 17. And Mrs. Bagley, we were in love. Of course, it was just puppy love. But you know something? I don't think I ever really quite got over it. Did you?
Me? Oh, no, I still love puppies. You know what I mean.
You know, we used to walk around the lake holding hands.
Yeah. There was a lake there.
And we sat under a sycamore tree.
Yeah, there were a lot of trees, yeah.
And we carved our initials on the tree.
Oh?
Do you remember the day we found the little rabbit?
There's an opening if I ever heard it.
Mr. Myers, I mean Vinny, I'd like to talk to you.
Oh, Lucy, there's nothing I'd rather do than sit and reminisce with you. How about tonight?
Oh, well, all right. How would you like to drop by about 8 o'clock?
I'll be there.
Oh, fine. Vinny.
Yes?
I need a teensy-weensy little advance on my allowance. $110.
$110?
Yes.
Well, shall we discuss that tonight while we're reminiscing?
Oh, all right. I'll see you later.
Oh, Lucy.
Yes?
Do you remember the name you used to call me, Lovebug?
Lovebug?
No, that's what I called you.
Oh.
Don't you remember the pet name you called me?
She'd better.
Why, of course I remember.
What was it?
Oh, but, the pet name I used to call you, yeah. Don't you worry now, I remember it.
Well, say it.
Well, I don't want to say it in front of strangers. Besides, if I tell you now, maybe you won't come by tonight. I'll tell you later. I'll see you at 8.
So long.
Bye.
Goodbye, Lovebug.
Goodbye. I'll see you at 8.
Lucy?
Yeah?
Are you still down in the basement? It's almost 8 o'clock.
I'm coming.
Did you find any old diaries or any pictures or anything that'd give you a clue to his nickname?
No, all I found was that green umbrella that I accused Audrey Simmons of keeping last year, and the yellow one I made her give me in return.
Oh, Lucy, this is terrible. I have a feeling if you don't remember his pet name, you're going to have a rough time getting that $110 out of him.
That's right. You know, I usually have a wonderful memory. I remember Lake Hiawatha, I remember the hotel, I remember big sycamore trees. I just can't remember him.
Hey, I got an idea.
What?
I'll throw some nicknames at you. You see if any one of them rings a bell.
Okay.
How about that?
Hurry up, though, because he's going to be here any minute.
Cutie.
No.
Cuddles.
No.
Lollipop.
No.
Skinny.
No.
Tarzan.
Tarzan. Now, really, Viv, does he look like a Tarzan to you?
Well, not to me, but to an ape he might.
This isn't going to work. We're
No,
going to have
it
to
isn't.
think of something else. What we need is a plan.
And we need it fast.
Hey!
What?
Listen.
Yeah?
A few minutes before 9, I will go upstairs.
Yeah.
And you get Vinny into the kitchen.
Yes?
And then when the clock strikes 9, you look startled and say, "What was that?"
What was that?
That's right. Then you run back in here, and I will be lying right there by the coffee table.
Oh?
Yeah, it will look like I have tripped on the stairs
Yeah?
and staggered all the way down here and hit my head on the coffee table.
Yes?
Now, I will be out, see? And when you see me, you bring me to. And you scream.
Scream.
Yeah. Oh, all right. I know you know how to scream.
Yes.
All right, then both of you rush over to me and bring me to.
Yes?
And you will discover that I'm all right, except I have amnesia.
Amnesia?
Yeah, I won't be able to remember a thing. I won't even know who I am.
Oh, Lucy, do you think that'll work?
Well, why not? I can't be expected to remember his pet name if I can't even remember my own.
That is a wonderful plan.
Now, remember, I'm the stroke of 9 for you in the train.
Oh, remember the night they had the dance at the hotel?
Yes.
You wore a bright blue dress
Oh, yes, with green lace sleeves.
and yellow buttons,
And red bows.
and it had fur on the bottom.
All on one dress?
Oh, Viv, you didn't see all that because I wore a pink polka dot cape over it.
You know, that was the first time you called me by my pet name. Oh, come on, Lucy, say that name again.
Lucy, it's almost 9 o'clock.
Oh, will you excuse me, Vinny? I have to go up and check the children.
Oh, well, don't be long, love bug.
Okay.
Vinny, would you help me carry these things out to the kitchen, please?
Oh, of course, be glad to.
I just can't wait to hear her say your pet name.
Oh, neither can I.
Tell me what it is.
Oh, I'd rather not.
Oh, come on now. We're alone. I won't tell a soul.
No, I want Lucy to have the pleasure.
All right. I'll bet a nickel it was Dimples.
You owe me a nickel. If you really want to bet, why don't you try Poopsie?
Your pet name was Poopsie.
No, you owe me a dime.
What's the matter?
Oh, nothing. Where have you been?
Over at Cynthia's typing up some reports.
Oh. Chris, when you were 14, you had a crush on a boy, didn't you?
Yeah.
What was his name?
Bobby Edwards.
Did you have a pet nickname for him?
Oh, sure.
What was it?
The Fink.
Oh, you better get to bed, Chris. School tomorrow.
But, Mother, it's only 1 minute to 9.
1 minute to 9?
What's the matter?
Oh, I gotta be out by 9.
Out where?
Out cold. I mean, nothing. You get to bed, dear. Go on now. School tomorrow.
Night.
What was that? Well, it sounded like somebody falling.
Did the clock strike 9?
No.
Well, then you didn't hear anybody falling.
But I could have sworn that...
What was that? No, someone fell and hit her head on the coffee table. Oh, Lucy, you poor little... Where is she?
Well, there she is.
What's she doing over there? She's supposed to be over here. Oh, honey.
Oh, she's unconscious.
Oh, no. She's just lost her memory, that's all.
Oh, how do you know?
Oh, well, look at her. I know amnesia when I see it.
Oh, I think we'd better get a doctor.
Oh, no. She'll be all right in a few minutes. You just go out there in the kitchen and get me some smelling salts. They're in a little blue box over the sink.
Yes.
What are you doing over here? You're supposed to be over there.
Here we are.
Yes, that'll do it. Come on now, honey. Oh, I'll bet she can't remember a thing.
Oh,
not a thing when she comes to. Come on, dear. Come on. Here, let's get her over on the couch. Come on, honey. We'll sit you over on the couch. Come on, honey. Oh, up you go. Up the daisy. There you go, honey. Now, come on. Here you go, dear. Right over here. Oh, isn't this terrible? She hit her head and lost her memory.
Awful.
Yes, there you are, dear. Right back there. Oh, here, honey. There you go.
Where am I?
You're home, dear.
Who's home?
Why, you're home, dear.
Who are you?
I'm Vivian Bagley, your best friend, and you and I live here together, dear.
I never heard of you.
Doesn't she remember anything?
Who are you? Go away.
I'm Vinnie Myers.
Go away. Oh, don't pay any attention to her.
Go
now.
away.
She'll be all right in a few minutes.
Oh, I think we'd better call a doctor.
Oh, no, we can't afford a doctor.
I'll get a wet towel.
Yes, get a wet towel. That'll help. Oh, you're just doing great. What are you going up there for?
I want to go home.
Oh, now, Lucy, you can cut out the act. There's just the two of us here.
Where am I? Who are you?
Oh, Lucy, come off of it. He can't hear us.
What?
Shh. You'll wake up the children.
Children? What children?
Our children.
You mean you and I are married?
You are a big head.
How is she?
Oh, she's worse than ever. Worse than ever.
Get that thing away from me. It's dripping all over.
I'll
Oh.
get it.
Now, wait a minute.
Get that away from me.
No, because you...
What are you trying to do, drown me?
Delivery for Mrs. Carmichael, for Madame Pitti.
Get
Thank
away
you
from
so
me.
much.
I want to call the police.
Lucy.
I want to call the police.
Lucy, here.
Ah! What's that mangy-looking thing?
Why, that's your Oroctolagus canuculus.
Lady, I'd like to know who you are, what you're talking about. Will you cut that out? I'm getting soaked to the skin. What are you trying to do, drown me?
Lucy. Fun is fun, but I can play this game too, you know.
Sir, if this woman is your wife, you have terrible taste.
Does it? I'm going to tell him everything. This is all just an act. She hasn't lost her memory. Watch, I'll show you. Lucy, don't you remember buying this morning?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't know what I'm talking about.
Oh, Viv, be
honestly.
nice to her. She's got amnesia.
Oh, she hasn't got any more amnesia than you have or I have. I'll show you. Lucy, I'm going to take this back and you'll never see it again.
Fine, take it back to the zoo.
Do you mean to say that you don't care if I take this back?
No!
Call a doctor.
What happened?
She really has amnesia. Lucy, in her right mind, would never let me take that back to the store. Don't just stand there. Go do something.
I'll go get
yes,
another wet
get
towel.
another wet towel. Lucy, don't you remember me?
No.
Well, don't you remember anything?
No.
Don't you remember your children? Mr. Mooney?
I have a child named Mr. Mooney.
Oh, Lucy. Oh, dear.
No, here comes Drippy again.
That's it! Oh, how wonderful!
What's wonderful?
Oh, her amnesia's gone. She called me by my pet name, Drippy. Oh, Lizzie, I can't tell you what memories this brings back to me, hearing you call me Drippy again. Lucy! Let's get her.
call you?
Oh, she's all right again.
Hey, where you two been?
Oh, her memory's back. Oh, Lucy, you gave me the thrill of my life when you called me Drippy.
Drippy? I called you Drippy? Drippy? Oh, Drippy!
Oh, just hearing you call me Drippy again gives me goose pimples all over. Love bug. Oh, I was beginning to think you'd forgotten me.
Oh, well, now, the minute I saw you at the bank, I said to myself, there's Drippy. Anyway, I won't have any difficulty getting a teensy-weensy advance on my allowance, will I, Drippy Whippy?
Oh, the money was all taken care of as soon as you asked for it.
Oh, Lucy, in that case, you won't have to send your rabbit back.
My coat! When did it come?
It came while you were in the twilight zone.
Here, I'll help you.
Oh, isn't it beautiful?
Well.
Ha!
What's the matter?
Ha!
What's the matter?
Ha!
Oh, Lucy.
Oh, it's only a pin. For a minute, I thought Bugs Bunny bit me.
It's The Lucy Show. Starring Lucille Ball. Co-starring Vivian Vance.
Why, Viv, you look perfectly radiant this morning. I can't get over it, Viv. You're positively beautiful.
I don't even have my makeup on yet.
Well, you shouldn't wear makeup. You have a rare natural beauty.
Are you serious?
I was never more serious in my life. By the way, dear, your rent's due today.
I don't have it.
Go fix your face. You're a mess. Do you realize that you're 3 months behind in your rent?
Do you realize that Ralph is 3 months behind with my alimony?
So I'm hooked for the rent.
Well, I haven't got it. What do you want me to do? Go out and rob a bank?
No, I don't want you to go out and rob a bank. With that pittance that Ralph gives you, the least he could do is pay it on time.
Yeah, it's the least he could do. But Ralph feels that paying alimony is like feeding oats to a dead horse. And no cracks.
Hey, listen to this. Danfield, open your doors. Due to the tremendous influx of tourists visiting the World's Fair, residents of surrounding communities are being urged to rent out rooms to people who cannot get accommodations in New York City.
So?
So I could rent out a room and get off the hook.
Whose room do you have in mind? And oh, no, you don't.
Oh, why not? You can use my room. We'll double up.
Do I have an alternative?
Well, now, look, Viv, I'm not going to insist. I'll leave it up to you.
Thanks.
Either you move in with me or sleep in the garage. Well,
I'll move in with you.
Good girl. Now we'll tack up notices in every store in Danfield. Help me write an ad.
Dreadfully drab, even for a bank.
It does look drab, but it also looks like a pushover.
If I'd known this country's financial institutions looked this hideous, I'd have bypassed bank robbery for something more aesthetic, like stealing famous works of art. Imagine pilfering a Picasso.
Well, perhaps after this job, we can try one of those drive-in banks. We'd avoid all this ugliness, and we wouldn't even have to get out of the car. Just honk the horn.
A splendid idea. Just toot for the loot and scoot. However, first things first. Now, we'll need a few days here to observe this bank's procedure before we determine what method we can best employ.
Yes. Well, I better check for accommodation.
Morning.
Hold it, Mrs. Carmichael.
Hi, Mr. Mooney.
This bulletin board is for official bank business only.
Oh, but Mr. Mooney, our town council says it's our civic duty to try and provide accommodations for World's Fair visitors. And I just want them to know that I have a room for rent.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Carmichael.
Oh, Mr. Mooney, you must have some civic pride.
Hold it!
Leave that bulletin board alone. I beg your pardon. Excuse me, ma'am. We are here in the East to visit the World's Fair, but we are unable to find accommodation. I wonder if you know of any rooms for rent here in town.
Well, you may not believe this, but I have a room for rent.
Not really?
But this is our lucky day.
We'll take it.
Wonderful.
My name is Carter Harrison.
Well, how do you
do?
Nice
And this
to-
is my associate.
Gordon Bentley.
How do you do, Mr. Bentley? It's very nice to know you. I'm Lucy Carmichael.
Well, it's a pleasure to have such a charming landlady.
Well, thank you. Oh, would you excuse me just for a moment? Happy New Year! Jerry, will you turn off that radio and finish your breakfast?
What's the matter, Mom? Don't you like music?
Not that junk. I like long hair music.
That was long hair music.
That?
It was the Beatles.
Say, where are the two new boarders?
Oh, they said they were going to sleep a little late this morning.
Oh, I don't blame them. Trapping around that fair all day and half the night must be exhausting.
Yeah.
Are you finished, kids? Come on,
Yeah.
I'll take you to school.
Okay. Bye, Aunt Lucy.
Bye-bye. Give me a kiss, sweetheart. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Lucy, I'll be gone a little while. I have some shopping to do.
Okay.
Say, will you let me have $5?
$5?
Come on now. You got all that money you got from your new boarders.
What did you do with the $5 I gave you a couple of days ago?
Oh, I had a mad fling.
There you are.
Thank you. I'll send you a postcard from Paris.
Well, good morning,
morning.
Mr. Harrison. Good morning, Mr.
Good morning.
Bentley. Well, are you giving the fair another whirl today, or are you going to take the day off?
No. We are going back there directly after breakfast.
Oh, well, I'll have it ready in a jiffy.
Thanks, sir. Thanks. Well, now, boy, the weatherman says we'll have a beautiful day for robbing the bank.
Good for him. Oh, I agree. Oh, did you compose the note for me to stick under the teller's nose?
Yes, I got it here. Yeah, I think I have. Yes. 'Tis brief, this meeting, we admit, but alas, we dare not tarry. So quickly hand thy money forth, for this is cash and carry.
Oh, that's brilliant. Really, it is. It is.
Thank you.
No wonder you're known as the Bard of the Bandits. Oh, say, shall we take our briefcases to carry the loot?
No. I think this is more of a shopping bag community. Besides, shopping bags hold more money.
This is the part I hate, waiting in line.
Patience, old boy. Every occupation has its pitfalls. Remember, Gordon, a cheery smile, lots of teeth. Charming.
Oh, thank you very much. Oh, pardon me, but I just have to cash a check. It'll only take... Oh, hi, fellas.
Hi.
Oh, I'm sorry. This will only take a minute. Would you hold this for me, please?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't...
Terribly sorry. May I use your shopping bag, please? Oh, here we are. Oh, this is so awful. I told them they were putting too much in that bag. Say, what are you fellas doing here anyway?
Oh, we came to open an account.
Oh, well, in that case, I can be of very good service to you, you see, because the president is a friend of mine. Yes, Mr. Mooney. Come over, and I'll introduce him to you, and I'll give you a very good character reference. Come on.
Well, tomorrow is another day. Stop worrying, old boy. Our Lady Batinsky's gone to the beauty parlor. We're perfectly safe.
Well, how can you be sure that we're safe?
Well, to get her hair that color must take at least half a day.
Oh, boy, did I save your lives. I was sitting across the street under the dryer, and I looked over here, and your car's parked in front of the bank in a no parking zone. And not only that, but you had the motor running. Here, I turned it off for you.
Oh, thanks.
Now, you just better get out there and move that car before they cart you away to jail. That policeman is working his way up the street.
Thank you for helping us, Mrs. Carmen.
Oh, anytime at all. Glad to be of help. Hi, Mr. Mooney!
Tomorrow? Well, tomorrow's Saturday. Tonight, when she's asleep.
Oh, good. Oh, that's a good idea. Oh, it'll be a relief to only worry about burglar alarms, the police, and the FBI. It's all right. We're safe. Isn't it beautiful?
Oh, Gordon, you were wonderful. Absolutely magnificent. Yes, the way you manipulated the combination on that safe.
Oh, well, that's very kind of you to say that.
Do you realize they won't discover this money's missing until the bank opens Monday? We'll have 2 full days to get out of town.
Wonderful. Oh, well, if that's the case, let's stay here till Sunday and really go out and see the World's Fair. It's a shame to miss it since we're so close.
Well, why not? Money's only good for 2 things, stealing and spending.
Well, we stash it. I got an idea. We'll just stuff our little fortune into this mattress, turn it over, and nobody will ever notice it. Huh?
Not only a good idea, but a functional one.
Here.
This mattress could use some stuffing. Give me your knife.
Viv! Oh, Viv, would you come up and help me?
She's down in the kitchen doing the breakfast dishes.
Oh, Jerry! Sherman!
They went to the drugstore to get some batteries for Jerry's radio.
Chris!
I'm not here either.
Come on, Chris.
Oh, I've got to go. Cynthia's waiting for me out in front.
Come on, honey. Now, you can leave in a minute. I want you to help me turn the mattress. Come on, get over there. I want it to go this way.
Okay.
Now, be careful. Be careful of the picture.
Oh!
Ooh. Gee. I can't understand it. It feels like it's stuffed with cement instead of horsehair.
Oh, how could it get so lumpy?
Looks like they left the horse in it.
Poor Aunt Viv. No wonder she always complains about her mattress.
Yeah, it's even lumpier than she is. I'll smooth it out. You run along, dear.
Okay, see you later, Mom.
Okay, dear. Oh, Viv, dear. Could you come up here a minute?
Oh, I just made some hot coffee. You come on down.
Okay. Mrs. J.P. Morgan. What are you reading, Viv? The Danfield Tribune or the Financial Journal? Any good buys in the market?
Well, Oscar the Butcher has a special on rump roast.
You know, I've always suspected you had a little nest egg, but you got enough for an omelet.
What are you talking about?
How did you amass your fortune, dear? Oil wells, gold mines, or playing the horses?
Now, Lucy, you know I'm flat broke.
Oh, come off it, Viv. I just found thousands of dollars you hid in your mattress.
I knew it. All those henna rinses have finally pickled your brain.
And to think, with all that money you have upstairs, you can't even pay your rent.
Oh, what money are you talking about?
You're nothing but a penny-pinching cheapskate.
I've never been so confused in all my life.
You've never been so loaded in your life either.
Is there really money upstairs in my mattress?
Yes, thousands.
Well, this I gotta see.
Why do you keep denying it, Viv? It's no crime to be rich.
Hi, Lucy. Hi, Mom.
Hi.
See, Mom, it's all fixed.
Yeah, it sounds just as bad as ever.
Aunt Lucy, can we have a cookie?
Yeah, you can have a cookie.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin. Theodore J. Mooney, president of the Danfield National Bank, reports the theft of $8,500 from the bank safe. Apparently, the money was stolen sometime last night. Normally, the loss would not have been discovered until Monday, but Mooney appeared at his desk this morning, having forgotten today is Saturday.
Oh, so that's where she got it.
Who, what?
Oh, nothing, dear. Oh, you poor kid.
Wrong.
No, everything's going to be all right.
Is it all right if we go down to the Y and shoot some baskets?
Yeah, all right, go along.
Will you tell my mom where I am?
Yeah, I'll tell her.
Lucy, do you know there's over $8,000 here?
8,500.
Wow!
Oh, Viv, you shouldn't have done it.
Done what?
Oh, boy, you're the coolest customer since Ma Barker.
Will you stop acting like a mystery guest and tell me just what you're talking about?
I just heard it on the radio, Viv. The Danfield Bank was robbed of $8,500 last night.
The Danfield Bank was robbed?
As if you didn't know.
Hold it. Hold it. You mean to tell me that you think that Oh, boy. That's a hot one.
You shouldn't have, Viv. I would have waited for the rent.
I certainly hate to disappoint you, but I did not rob the bank. You and I played gin rummy last night till midnight. Then we went up to your room and went to bed, remember?
Well, then how did all that money get in your mattress?
Well, maybe it was put there by the Tooth Fairy. I don't even sleep in that bed anymore. Remember that? Why don't you accuse the people who are sleeping here? You're two very fancy boarders. You're two... My
gosh! They're crooks!
Oh, Lucille, and they look like perfect gentlemen.
Oh, they're the worst kind.
Oh, we gotta get out of here. If they catch us here with their money, they'll kill us in cold blood. They would kill us, Lucille.
Now, don't panic.
People who do a thing like that would absolutely kill us.
I'm not panic.
What do we do?
They're spending the whole day at the fair.
Yeah,
now,
what
just
do we
take
do?
it easy.
Huh?
Well, now, let me think.
Yeah, think.
We'll call Mr. Mooney at the bank. We'll tell him that we solved his little bank robbery, and we'll have him come over and pick up the money.
Oh.
Oh, and maybe we'll get a nice fat reward.
Oh, I'm gonna take mine before that skin flint gets here.
Hello.
Mr. Mooney, this is Lucy Carmichael. You've got to come over here right away. I've got the stolen money.
I've been waiting for your call.
You were?
Yes, every other crackpot in town has called. You were the only one that was missing.
Mr. Mooney, I am not a crackpot.
Oh? Oh, where did you find the money?
Stuffed in Vivian's mattress.
Oh, that's the best one yet. You win the crackpot jackpot.
Mr. Mooney, if you don't believe me, I'll bring the money to you. I'll be right over.
I can hardly wait.
I'll show him who's a crackpot.
Wait a minute.
What?
Lucy?
What?
They're driving up in front of the house.
Who is?
Your two crooked boarders.
Oh, dear, we got to get this money out of here without them seeing it.
How are we going to get all that money out of here?
You go down and stall them.
Yeah, what are you going to do? How are you going to get all the money? Oh, Lucy, that'll never work. You can't get all of that money in there.
Don't worry, Viv. These stretch pads are going to stretch farther than they've ever stretched before. Go down and stall them.
Stall them.
Hurry up.
Stall them.
Oh, hi, Sal. Oh, hi. Got home a little early, didn't you?
Oh, Saturday at the World's Fair was impossible. It was jam-packed.
Oh.
Anyway, we've seen enough of the fair, so instead of waiting for tonight, we've decided to go right now.
Yeah, so if you'll excuse us, we have quite a bit of packing to do.
Oh, I wouldn't go now if I were you. I'd wait till tonight. Oh, getting out of Danfield this afternoon would just be murder. I mean, impossible.
Well, we just have to take our chances. Excuse me.
Oh, if I were you, I would wait until,
Hi, fellas.
Hi.
Why, Mrs. Carmichael, what has happened to you?
It's an old allergy. Every time I eat hearts of lettuce, I get grepsophilia. Yeah, I break out in lumps.
Strange, you only break out from the waist down.
Yeah, well, that's grepsophilia for you. This is what happens when I eat lettuce heart. You see, when I eat a head of lettuce, I get a lumpy head. Oh, the pain. The itching is driving me crazy. Viv, you gotta drive me to the doctor's right away.
Oh, yeah, I'll get the car out of the garage.
Well, it would be faster if we took you.
Oh, no, don't bother.
car's right in front.
I'll get the car, Viv.
I'm going to get the car.
In your condition, every minute counts. Now,
Oh,
come
no,
on.
don't bother. No, hold it. I'm not going to be able to make it. I think we better have the doctor come over here.
All right.
Yeah, call the doctor. His number's 1166.
1166.
Yeah.
No, that's the police station.
I know that. That's where the doctor is every Saturday
afternoon?
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
yes.
He's always there.
Yeah, he gives the department their weekly checkups. The chief is a physical fitness nut. Viv, use the kitchen phone.
Why?
So the doctor will be able to hear over all the noise.
What noise?
Wouldn't you be more comfortable sitting down?
I don't know.
Now, take it easy. Take it easy. Don't hurry.
There. Now, you stay with Mrs. Carmichael, and I'll go up and pack.
Oh, no, don't leave me.
I shall be here.
Well, yeah, well, I need both of you. When I really start to scratch, it takes 2 men to hold me down.
He'll be right. The doctor will be right here.
Yeah, oh, I think I'd be more comfortable standing up.
Oh, yeah, come on.
Yeah, help.
Oh,
my.
there you go.
Lucy.
What?
Yes, lettuce rarely does give you lumps, doesn't it?
Oh, yes.
Yes, but that lettuce happens to be ours. All 8,500 leaves of it.
Give it to me.
In the closet, Lucy. There. Oh, now, wait a minute. Back. You dirty thieves. Down. Sit down. They're the ones that took the money.
Where's my money?
They're the ones that took it.
Where's the rest of my money?
Oh, just a minute, Mr. Mooney.
Yeah?
Hi, Mr. Mooney.
Hi. Where's the rest of my money?
I'm wearing it.
No bank ever had branches like that.
The Lucy Show. Starring Lucille Ball. Co-starring Vivian Vance.
Are we going to camp for Visitors' Day, or are you planning to stop over at a bricklayers' convention?
Well, Jerry asked me to bring up his Beatle records.
Oh. I don't see why those Beatles had to make so many records. They all sound the same.
Well, now to you, maybe, but not to the trained ear of a 9-year-old music lover.
I just don't see why you want to lug them all the way to camp. We're bringing the kids home tonight.
Well, I wanted to make their last day at camp a happy one.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Gee, I sure wish we could get hold of some money so they could stay that extra 2 weeks. You know, I hope the kids won't be too upset when you tell them.
Yeah, I hope they won't. When I tell them.
Why me? Well, now you know how chicken I get every time I have to do something distasteful.
Well, if you're so chicken, why don't you cackle and lay an egg every time you have to ask me for the rent?
Well, I'm off.
Oh, you're off,
Bye,
honey. Have
Aunt
a
Viv.
wonderful
No,
time.
thank you.
Marvelous time.
Mom,
Bye-bye.
I'll see you in a couple of weeks.
Is that what you're wearing?
Now, Mother, this is what all the girls are wearing.
It's what all the boys are wearing, too.
Oh, I've got to get going.
Well, enjoy yourself,
Thank you.
honey.
Oh, Aunt Viv, be careful driving up to camp.
Oh, we're not driving.
No.
Mr. Moody's going to go visit his son, so he's taking us.
Oh, good. Then I won't have to worry.
Okay, honey, have a
Bye.
good time.
Bye, honey. Have
Give
fun.
the girl now. Bye-bye, everybody. Oh, jeez. It's a shame the boys have to come home. But what can I do about it? If I should ask Mr. Mooney for money, he'd just say no. And if I threatened to take my account to another bank, he'd say, go ahead, take your account to another bank. I couldn't care less. Go, go, go. Get out of my life.
See?
What?
Do you know that every time you talk about Mr. Mooney, your neck turns 4 shades redder than your hair?
Oh, well, I don't care. He's so tight. He really burns me up.
Good morning, ladies.
You miserable skinflint.
That's the nicest thing you've ever said to me. But why the compliment?
Because if I asked you for even a little bit of money, you'd turn me down.
Mrs. Carmichael, the Pentagon could use a clear, analytical mind like yours.
Oh, well, now that that's all over, let's get started at camp. What do you say?
Okay. You want me to drive?
Oh, that will be the day.
Come on, Bev, hurry up.
Oh, before we leave, I have some rather pleasant news for you.
Oh, that will be the day.
A refund on your last year's income tax.
Oh, no. Viv! Viv, $100! Oh, our problems are solved.
Oh, hooray!
Would you endorse that,
Oh,
please?
it will be a pleasure. Oh, Mr. Mooney, you don't know what this means to me.
True, but I know what it means to me.
What?
It means that at long last you finally caught up with some of the money I've advanced you. Thanks.
Oh, Mr. Mooney. Oh, how can he be so mean?
Oh, it's nothing, really.
Maybe you, Jack Benny, is Diamond Jim Brady.
Oh, come along. This is going to be a real fun trip.
Oh, honestly.
No, please, allow me.
Well, thank you very much.
Oh, Miss Carmichael,
Yeah.
don't forget your suitcase.
Oh, he couldn't stop for gas at that last station. They didn't give trading stamps.
Well, ladies, it seems there's only one fair way for me to do this. That's toss for it.
Toss for what?
To see which one of you walks to the next gas station.
Oh, it's 11 miles down the road.
Why don't you go?
Mrs. Carmichael, my back is killing me. I haven't recovered from trying to pick up your suitcase. Now, it's just 11 miles. You go straight down there, follow the white line.
Mr. Mooney, I have a proposition for you. If one of us goes for gas, will you give me my check back?
Mrs. Carmichael, I didn't think you would stoop to blackmail.
I'm not stooping to anything.
I'm too poop to stoop.
Now, you can either accept my little proposition or walk to the gas station yourself. Well?
I'll accept your generous offer. Stop walking.
Oh, we have no intention of walking.
We don't?
No, we'll get a lift from a passing motorist.
Ah!
Why, we'll be here all day before anybody stops for you, too.
Oh, no, we won't. Now, cars always stop for pretty girls, right, Viv?
That's right.
All right.
That's what I said. We'll be here all day.
Come on, Viv.
Okay. Are you ready? Watch this. Here comes one.
Yeah.
Nice go.
Well, it's all your fault.
My fault?
They won't stop if they see a man. Get out of sight.
Out. Go on, go on. Now watch this. Here comes one, Lucy. Okay, ready? Come on, let's give it that old Claudette Colbert try, girl, huh?
Okay.
Oh, this'll get him. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Here comes one. Ready? It worked.
Yeah, it's two fellas.
And they're getting out of the car.
Yeah. Now play it cool, Viv. I'll do all the talking.
Okay.
What a place to change drivers.
Well, ladies, if I might make a suggestion, maybe I'd better try my luck.
You think you can do any better?
I certainly couldn't do any worse.
All right, you're so smart. Go ahead.
All right.
Oh, now wait a minute, Lucy. If a car stops for him, we won't get the money.
If a car stops for him, we don't deserve the money.
Got a point there.
Now, let him have his fun, and then we'll take over.
Okay, go ahead. Get a ride. We'll watch.
All right. Back of the car. Hide. I don't want to start out with 2 strikes against me. Go on, get back. All right, down. Hide.
Anything wrong?
Why, yes, as a matter of fact. I seem to have run out of gas.
Oh, what a pity.
Yes, I was wondering if you could give me a lift to the next service station.
Why, it would be a pleasure. Hop in.
Thank you.
Oh, I'll go in first and dust the seat. Big boy.
If one word of this gets back to my wife, so help me, I'll foreclose your mortgage.
Okay, big boy.
Come on, Viv. Well, is this your cabin, fellas?
Yeah, Mom. Sure, and I sleep right here.
Really?
The rest of the guys sleep over here.
Oh.
We're the best group in camp.
Oh, did you hear that, Viv? They're the best group in camp.
We call ourselves the Rat Finks.
The Rat Finks. Is that good?
I suppose so.
Did you meet Mr. Slater yet?
No, but we sure would like to.
He's the best camp director in the whole world.
He is.
We'll go get him.
Go
Come on,
ahead.
Jerry.
Go ahead. Oh, don't our Rat Finks look marvelous?
They're having a wonderful time.
Yeah.
Boy, stop that! Stop teasing that skunk! Oh, nice to see you, Mrs.
Mrs. Carmichael.
Carmichael.
And I'm Mrs. Bagley,
Mrs.
Shirley's
Bagley.
mother.
Nice to see you. Nice to see you. I'm sorry I'm not going to be able to spend much time with you ladies.
Oh, that's all right.
But as usual, on Visitors' Day, we're having our annual camp crisis.
Oh, now don't tell me Tommy Thompson put his pet snake in somebody's bed again.
Yes, he hid it in the chef's bed. He and his wife just quit.
Oh, that's what are you gonna do?
Well, fortunately, they're going to stay through dinner tonight.
Oh,
but
good.
tomorrow, I've got to get 2 new cooks.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yes, I know. Well, excuse me, lady. I got to get on the phone right away.
Okay,
Nice
Mrs.
with me.
Slater.
Mr. Slater, wait a minute.
Yes.
I know 2 marvelous cooks that you can get.
Wonderful. Really? Who?
Yeah, who?
You and me.
You and who?
Me and you.
That's what I thought you said.
Yeah, Mr. Slater, we've had lots of experience. You see, when we were in the waves, we cooked for the entire company.
Well, were you considered good cooks?
Well, we won the war, didn't we?
Yes, well, thank you, ladies. That'll be a big help.
Oh, it-
that's wonderful. You can start in the morning with breakfast.
Fine.
Thank you so
We'll
much.
be
That's
there.
gonna be a big... Boy, will you get that canoe
mine? Viv, don't you understand? As long as we're here doing the cooking, our kids will get to stay that extra 2 weeks.
Well, may I remind you that in our entire career in the waves, we only cooked one meal and everybody got seasick? And at the time, we were on dry land?
Well, now, Viv, we've had a lot more experience since then.
Lucy,
we've
for
been
heaven's
cooking
sake.
3 meals a day
Cooking
for
for
5
a
people.
handful. Can you imagine how much you have to know
Come
about
on,
cooking to cook
Viv.
for a whole...
Just for a couple of weeks. It's not going to hurt you. Come on, please.
Okay, but it's just for the boys.
Okay.
Michael!
Over here, Mr. Mooney.
Oh, there you are. Oh, I just stopped by to tell you we'll be heading back right after dinner.
Yeah, well, Mr. Mooney, we have some bad news for you. We're staying. We won't be driving back with you.
I see, I see. What's the bad news?
Oh, go fill your gas tank, big boy.
You can't depend on those flappers stopping every time, you know.
Bye.
Gosh, Lucy, I haven't been up this early in years.
Now I know why they call it the crack of dawn. Anyone who gets up at dawn has got to be cracked.
You're right, girl.
Well, come on, let's get busy. Oh, well, now, look at this modern convenience.
Oh, the last time I saw a stove like that, Hansel and Gretel were cooking a witch in it.
Mother's handy household helper, 1903.
Oh, my. Well, Mother stood the years pretty well.
She's a little hot this morning, too.
They banked the fire before they left. That's good. You have to do that.
Well, let's see. What do we cook for breakfast?
How about some nice soft-boiled sleeping pills?
Well, good morning, good morning. Beautiful day, isn't it?
Well, who knows? It hasn't started yet.
Say, that's a good one. Well, anyway, ladies, the reason I stopped in, I wanted to tell you not to serve popovers this morning.
Oh, well, I had no intention of whipping up any popovers.
Oh, good. Because that's all our old chef ever served.
Oh.
He left us enough frozen popover batter to sink Boydstown. Oh, say, that was kind of cute.
Yes, early in the morning. How would you like some eggs? We're very good at eggs.
Eggs are fine.
Okay, how would you like your eggs, Mr. Slater?
Oh, I won't be eating breakfast here, Miss Carmichael. I have to load up the station wagon and take some things into town.
Okay.
You'll find all the eggs you need in the refrigerator. Well, good luck.
Right.
Oh, hail to thee, Camp Oahaha.
Well, what do you say we scramble them?
All right, you get the eggs while I start eating the pans.
Okay.
Oh, and bring some butter.
I only have 2 hands, you know.
Oh, all right, I'll get it. Viv, we have 200 eggs to scramble. By the time you bring out the other 196, those 4 will be hatched.
Well, now, do you know a better way of doing it?
Bring out the whole crate.
They're not in a crate. They're all piled up out there in the refrigerator.
Oh, heavens. All right, I'll show you how to handle eggs. You got a lot to learn about a kitchen, kid. A lot of these little labor-saving devices. There's no reason in the world. Who moved that table? I did. Well, that was a pretty stupid clean up this mess.
Well, now
What are we gonna do?
Just set fire to the floor and cook them right there.
All right, come on now, help me clean this up.
Okay. Oh, that is quite a mess, Lucy. I'm sorry.
You're sorry, for heaven's sake. Why did you think I put that up there? Why did you think that table was Find anything, Viv?
Nothing except that frozen popover batter, but we can't use that.
Bring it.
Oh, no, now, Mr. Slater told us not to cook.
Never mind. He's not going to be here. Forget what he said.
Now, Lucy.
This is an emergency. Bring it. We'll argue later.
Okay. This is awful heavy. Help me with it, will you? Oh, boy.
Why did you tell me that was cold?
Well, frozen things usually are. Well, now we'll have to get it out.
Come on and help me get it
How
out.
are we going to get it out of there?
Get
girl?
down there and pull it up, that's all.
That heavy girl. All right. Oh, careful now. Got it.
Oh, wait a minute, Viv. Okay, hop over. Okay. Oh. Oh, boy. Oh, look at that hole. Go get something to cover it. Go on, go get something to cover it. This is what you brought to cover the hole with?
That's all I could find.
Honestly, Bill.
Oh, that's fine. Oh, that's fine.
Come on. Oh, I got to unfreeze this batter, and the best way to do it is in the oven. Open the oven door. You think you can do that?
Yeah. Oh, you got. Oh, that's marvelous, Lucy. There you are, girl. I couldn't help you with that, no.
No, I wouldn't want you to even try.
That's good. Oh, wait a minute, Lucy. If you unfreeze that in the oven, when it melts, it'll all drip over the bottom of the oven.
Oh, all right. Get a roasting pan, put it on the bottom of the oven. Don't just stand there. Go
Get it. You want me to go get it?
All right, out! Out of that pool, you kids! Come on! You're supposed to be in basket weaving. Oh, Mrs. Carmichael, I don't know what's the matter with me this morning. I was halfway down the road before I realized I hadn't asked you what provisions you'll be needing for your next few meals.
Oh, we don't need a thing. Goodbye, Mr. Slater.
Oh, we're out of a lot of things.
But we can get them later. Goodbye, Mr. Slater.
Oh, Lucy, we really need an awful lot of things.
What in the world are you doing out here with that roasting pan? Get back in the pantry, Viv.
Well, you told me to go.
Never mind what I told you. Do what I tell you. Goodbye, Mr. Slater. We don't need a thing. We're fine.
All right.
Yeah,
Oh, now, Mr. Slater. Just a minute now, Mr. Slater. We need eggs.
Okay, we need eggs. Goodbye, Mr. Slater.
Wait a minute. There were nearly 20 dozen eggs in that refrigerator last night.
Yeah, we noticed them.
What happened to them?
Oh, yeah, what happened to them, Viv?
Ladies, please, I'm a busy man. What happened to the eggs?
Well, we had a teensy-weensy little problem.
What problem?
I dropped them.
You dropped them?
Story. You might as well tell him the truth.
Yes, I think you'd better tell me the truth, Mrs. Carmichael.
Well,
Yes?
well,
Well, come on, spit it out.
we couldn't find any more eggs.
Yes.
You were very low on eggs, really.
Low on eggs, yes.
So we knew that we had to fix something, and we were trying to figure out, the best possible.
All righty. Well, what?
That would be good for so many boys, and we have rather a limited idea allotment.
Come on, Mrs. Carmichael, I'm a busy man.
We decided that we were going to make something, and so we made popovers.
Popovers? I told you no popovers.
I know.
I stood there right there.
I know
told you
you
about
said
the mothers,
that, but
and they were worried
there
about
wasn't
What are you
anything
trying to do?
We'll help you out. Let us help you out, Mr. Slater.
Sorry, Mr. Slater.
Mrs. Carmichael.
Yes.
I can understand how a woman might bring 200 eggs.
Yes.
You please tell me how you managed to make a hole in the floor.
Mr. Slater, I want to talk to you about your termites.
Termites? Help me! Will you please get me out of here? I got a cat to attend to.
Break his other hand, Viv.
Mr. Slater, don't look, Mr. Slater.
What's happening to my stove?
We know now.
What is that?
Oh, it's just,
Mrs. Carmichael? What are you doing with my stove? What is this? Stop it!
It's the Lucy Show. Starring Lucille Ball. Co-starring Vivian Vance.
Lucy, have you seen my new garter belt? I thought it was up there in the drawer. I can't find it anyplace. I just bought it the other day, and this is the first time I wanted to wear it. There it is. What are you doing with my new garter belt?
Oh, come on, Viv, let me have it. I haven't finished yet.
Give me that.
I need it to keep in shape.
Well, I needed to keep my shape in. Come on, now, give it here.
Oh, all right.
You did that on purpose.
I did not,
Oh, you
Viv.
did too.
Mind if I borrow this?
What's the big idea?
I gotta exercise.
Well, take my advice and don't work up an appetite.
Why not?
Well, because you're broke, and if my alimony check isn't in this morning's mail, we're going to be eating leftovers for dinner.
So what? We've eaten leftovers before.
Yeah, but these leftovers are left over from last night's leftovers.
Well, then you just better get down to the bank and ask Mr. Mooney to loan me some money until I get my allowance.
Me go? Oh, Lucy, Mr. Mooney wouldn't give me money for you if you'd been declared a disaster area.
Well, at least you could give it a try. Why don't you handle him the way I do? Be pleasant, butter him up a little, and then very casually get down on your knees and beg for $50.
Lucy, I couldn't get $50 out of that tightwad if I got down on my knees with a pair of loaded dice.
Well, now, look, you can use my system. Tell him the children are starving and take out your handkerchief and wipe away some tears. But be sure and tell him it's a matter of life and death that I get $50.
What if he only offers me 10?
Grab it.
Oh, come on now, Lucy. You play that scene so well. Why do you send me?
I can't go.
Why not?
Because I have to go to work.
Go to work?
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to get in condition.
Have you got a job? Oh, come on now. What kind of a job is it?
I can't tell you.
Oh, come on now, Lucy. You gotta tell me.
Sorry, Viv.
Oh, now, Lucy, just give me a hint.
Well,
Just a
all
little-
I can say is it's the most exciting, thrilling, and dangerous work a woman ever had.
You're not thinking of going into the ring, are you?
Nope, you're not even warm.
Now, Lucy, come on and tell me.
Nope.
Oh, now, Lucy, now I'll get it out of you somehow. If
No.
you've got a job, I want to know what it is.
No.
Oh, come on now, Lucy, and tell me. I'll get it out of you somehow. You know it. Now, come on and tell me.
Good morning, Mr. Mooney.
Oh, good morning, Mrs. Bagley.
Oh, what a beautiful carnation.
Oh, thank you. I grow them myself.
You must have a green thumb.
Yes, from counting green money.
Oh, Mr. Mooney, you do have a delicious sense of humor. Lucy sent me.
Yeah. Another financial crisis.
Oh, I'll say it is, Mr. Mooney. I don't even have a nickel for the parking meter. It's just one of those times when my alimony check and her allowances run another dead heat.
This is a business institution, not a racetrack. I'm not interested in your photo finishes.
Well, I can't say I blame you. Ours is not a very pretty picture. What's that for?
Isn't this where Mrs. Carmichael told you to turn on the tears?
No, that comes after I mention the starving children. Oh, Mr. Mooney, believe me, this is serious, and all Lucy wants is just a little bit of an advance on her own money.
Then why didn't Mrs. Carmichael come herself?
She couldn't. She had to go to work.
What, she has another job?
Uh-huh.
What's she doing?
I don't know. All I know is that she has to keep in good physical shape. And she says it's the most exciting, dangerous job that a woman ever had.
Maybe they're sending her to the moon.
Well, if they are, they'll be sending her on an empty stomach. Believe me now, Mr. Mooney, we're just starving. Couldn't you just see your way clear?
Mrs. Carmichael has given me the malnutrition bit before.
Oh, but Mr. Mooney, this time it's true. Believe me, this morning I stuck my head in the refrigerator, and that's the only meat that's been in there for a week. Oh, Mr. Mooney, believe me, there's no food. And when mealtime comes around, I start thinking of the children.
Oh, good heavens, I can't have you putting ketchup on them. All right, I'll advance Mrs. Carmichael a few dollars for groceries.
50?
10.
I'll take it. Now, Mr. Mooney, how about a nickel for me for the parking meter, huh?
It seems to me you have an account here.
Do you want me to write a check for a nickel?
Unless you'd rather fill out an application for a loan.
I got one. My first one. This is my first one. I got him good, too. My first one. Yeah.
Oh, just a minute, officer. Just a minute. Lucy!
Hi, Bill.
So this is your big secret?
Yeah, what do you think?
Oh, I never would have guessed. My, you look wonderful in that uniform.
Thank you. Isn't it great? I just started an hour ago, and already I'm writing out my first ticket.
Oh, congratulations. Marvelous. Wait a minute. You can't write that ticket. That's my car.
It is? Oh, gee, how come I didn't recognize it?
I had it washed.
I didn't know it was green.
What are you doing?
I have to finish writing out your ticket.
Lucy, you can't give me a ticket.
I have to.
Here's my nickel for the meter. See, right here.
Too late.
You wouldn't.
Let me see your driver's license.
Are you out of your mind?
I'm just doing my duty, Viv. The meter says expired.
You make me wish you were.
Well, now I've got to cite you for a 255.
What's that?
Abusive language to a police officer.
But, Lucy, you can't give me a ticket. I went into the bank for you.
A likely story.
Oh, now, come on. Now, you sent me. Here's the money.
Oh, Viv, how could you?
How could I what?
You've just committed an 826.
826?
Yes, attempting to bribe a police officer.
Are you writing that down?
I have to. It's in the manual.
But, Lucy, this is your money.
Excuses, excuses. Let me see your driver's license.
I will not.
All right, then I'll have to put you down as argumentative.
Oh, all right. My number is 748235.
I have to have the license.
Are you calling me a liar?
No, but I've got to do things according to the manual.
Oh, all right.
Hair blonde, eyes blue, date of birth. Oh, you must be kidding. No wonder you didn't want to show me your license.
So I happen to be a year older than it says.
How many years older?
Oh, come on. Give me the ticket and let me get out of here.
Sorry, madam, but I'll have to detain you.
Detain me?
Yes, when a driver's license contains false information, I have to turn in a 407.
A 407?
I have to run a make on you.
Run a make on me?
Yeah, it's an expression we use down at headquarters. All right, Mrs. Bagley, raise your arms over your head and lean forward over that car.
Why?
The manual says it's required safety procedure while detaining a suspect. Now go on and do it.
I'll do no such thing.
All right, unless you do, I'll have to cite you for resisting an officer.
Oh, okay.
All right, over the car. All the way over. Unit 11A, requesting a warrant on one female suspect. Bagley, Vivian. Height 5'6", hair blonde, eyes blue, age uncertain.
Right, 11A. Stand by.
Roger. They got a wonderful system here, Viv. This will only take a minute.
Well, I hope so, because I'm getting tired of playing cops and robbers. Why don't you just put the handcuffs on me and hit me over the head with a blackjack?
Watch it, watch it. Get those hands up over your head and get back over that car.
Calling Unit 11A. Unit 11A. We show no warrant check on your suspect.
Roger, over and out. All right, madam, good news.
What?
You're clean.
Does that mean that I can go?
After you sign this ticket, yes. Thank you. There you are. Hi, girl. Hey, wait till you hear what a success I am down at headquarters. They said I gave out more tickets than any rookie they'd ever had, including men rookies. And boy, did I make a big hit with that 7 violation ticket I gave you. Thanks to you, I'm liable to make sergeant soon. Well, gee, Viv, aren't you glad for me? Oh, Viv, don't hold a grudge. I was only doing my job. Well, let's not talk shop. I'm off duty now. Say, I noticed you took up the hem of that skirt. It's a good thing you did. It makes it look real smart. You know, Viv, I think you've lost some weight. No kidding. That outfit makes you look 5 years younger than your driver's license says. Gee whiz, Viv. No matter what kind of beefs we've had, we've never not talked. At least we had the decency and courtesy to argue and yell at each other. Oh, Viv, will you say something? Anything.
Copper.
Oh, I wish you'd stop talking like that. When will you civilians realize that a policeman is your best friend?
A policeman, yes, but not a stormtrooper.
Stormtrooper? Why, you meter cheater?
Meter cheater.
Oh, Viv, let's not quarrel. Have you started dinner yet?
Not yet. I just got back from doing my shoplifting.
Oh, Viv, you're funny, honey.
Don't try to make up with me, J. Edna Hoover.
Viv, I was only doing my job.
Well, your job is liable to cost me a fortune in fines.
Well, I'm sorry, but this is one job I don't intend to lose. And if you're unhappy about that ticket, you can just go fight City Hall.
That's exactly what I intend to do. I am going to go to court and fight that ticket.
Well, fine. May the best man win. No hard feelings.
Oh, I guess you were only doing your job.
That's right.
You didn't know it was my card.
Of course I didn't.
And you are my best friend.
And I always will be.
Come on, honey, let's go out in the kitchen and have a cup of coffee, huh?
Oh, no, nothing like that. I'm not allowed to consort with known criminals.
City of Danfield versus Mrs. Vivian Bagley. Is Mrs. Bagley present?
Right here, Your Honor.
Would you step up here, please?
Yes, sir.
And Officer Carmichael.
Officer Carmichael, Traffic Department, badge number 8715, District 9, 21st Precinct, Division 7, vehicle number 12, Unit 11A, Women's Auxiliary.
Thank you. Now, Mrs. Bagley, about these various charges listed against you, how do you plead to the charge of overtime parking?
Not guilty, Your Honor.
Oh, come on now.
Please, quiet. Go ahead, Mrs. Bagley.
Well, you see, Your Honor, I didn't have any change for the parking meter, so I went into the bank to get some. And when I came out, there she was.
Will you please identify whom you mean by she?
I mean, Officer Carmichael, District 9, Division 7, and all.
And did you explain your situation to Officer Carmichael?
Oh, I certainly did, Your Honor. She had no right to give me that ticket.
I call him as I see him. Your Honor, with the court's permission, I would like to prove that her story is very questionable.
Permission granted. You may be seated, Mrs. Bagley.
Yeah, sit down, Viv. Now, Your Honor, you see, this is Maple Street. And this is the bank over here, and you're the saloon on the corner.
What?
I mean, you're the cocktail lounge. You're the cocktail lounge. Now, there were 3 cars parked right here when I came around the corner. I tripped as I got off.
Officer Carmichael, will you please explain the meaning of this travesty?
Well, with the court's indulgence, I'm trying to establish a time element.
What time element?
I'm trying to establish that there was more than enough time for any normal person to go into a bank and get some change.
Get off. What do you say to this, Mrs. Bagley?
Mr. Mooney here will testify that I did go into the bank and that I did ask for change for the parking meter.
That's true, Your Honor.
Well, a transaction like that shouldn't take much time.
She didn't have any money.
I finally had to write him a check for 5 cents.
Well, cashing a check doesn't take very much time.
Well, first we had to check her balance.
For a nickel?
It was insufficient.
Then how could you possibly expect to take care of the meter?
Well, I expected to take the money out of the money that he gave me to give to her.
Mr. Mooney, why would you be giving a police officer money?
Because it was my money.
We handle her trust fund.
Well, if it's her money, why did you give it to Mrs. Bagley?
Because I didn't want her head to be the only meat in the refrigerator.
No, wait. Let's start over with this thing and see if... Will you go and sit down someplace? Mrs. Bagley.
Oh, yes, Your Honor.
How do you explain these other charges? Attempting to bribe a policeman.
Yeah.
It was her money.
Can you prove it was her money?
Mr. Mooney?
Yes, Your Honor, I have the canceled check right here, right here. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to get back to the bank.
Very well. Will you hand this evidence to the bailiff on your way out?
Thank you so much, Mr. Mooney, for coming to help me out. That's very sweet of you.
Mrs. Bagley.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, Your Honor.
How do you plead to the rest of these charges?
Not guilty, Your Honor.
What? Oh.
Will you please? Continue, Mrs. Bagley.
Yes, Your Honor. I was angry about the injustice of the parking meter, and she goaded me into doing all of those other things. By nature, I'm law-abiding, pleasant, friendly.
Oh, sure.
But she provoked me.
Can you prove these statements?
Yes, Your Honor, with the help of a character witness.
Very well. Call your character witness.
I call Lucille Carmichael.
Me? I can't be a character witness.
Yes, you can. Come up here. Proceed.
On the morning that you gave me the ticket, did you or did you not have an argument with Vivian Bagley?
I don't remember.
Oh, a likely story. Do you deny that an argument took place between you and said Vivian Bagley?
You started it.
Oh, that's beside the point.
It is not beside the point.
Beside the
No,
point.
it isn't.
That's not
You
the way
got
you
us
argue.
ugly
Ladies,
anymore.
ladies,
That's
please.
why. You start them all the
Officer
time.
Carmichael. Mrs. Bagley, it is only fair to point out to you that you are hurting your own case by showing that you are quarrelsome.
Yes, sir. All right,
Continue.
sir. Now then, Your Honor, I will prove to this court that said argument was not said Mrs. Bagley's fault because it was caused by what said Lucille Carmichael said.
What did I say?
Well, it wasn't exactly what you said. It was what you did.
Well, what did she did? I mean, what did she do?
Your Honor, wouldn't you quarrel if you walked into the living room and found someone pulling on your brand new garter belt?
I don't think I understand.
Well, she was pulling it all out of shape. That's what she was doing.
Vivian, I was not. I was pulling on it like this.
Well, why would you be pulling on anybody's garter belt?
So I had to become a policeman. I was getting in shape for my physical.
Swear, in 20 years on the bench,
You
I've never...
see how she provokes you? You see, Your Honor? You see how she provokes you? Then you can imagine her provoking me with my sweet disposition.
Oh, sweet disposition.
Well, perhaps some of these charges have been provoked and exaggerated.
Just a minute. What about the charge of falsifying her driver's license?
Well, can you explain that?
Well, Judge, I did make a little mistake about the date of my birth.
That is not an uncommon practice with the feminine sex. And so far as a woman's age is concerned, I think our Motor Vehicle Bureau is chivalrous enough to close one eye.
For the age she put down, they'd have to close both eyes and wear dark glasses.
Your Honor, that's contempt of court.
Your Honor, do I have to stand here and be cross-examined by this bleached blonde Perry Mason?
Oh, your hair hasn't been its original color for 20 years.
Is that
20
so?
years that I know of. You just happen to have those dark
Order!
I am now going to render my decision in this case.
But, Your Honor, you haven't heard all the testimony yet.
Will you please let me run my own court?
Well, yes, if you put it that way.
All right, Mrs. Bagley.
Yes, sir.
It is true. You were parked overtime. And for that, I am going to fine you $2.
Is that all?
But in view of mitigating circumstances, I am going to suspend that fine, and I am going to dismiss all the other charges against you. Officer Carmichael, you overstepped your bounds of duty. And for that, I should fine you $50. However, since it was your first day of duty, I am going to suspend that fine on 2 conditions. First, that you stop being so overzealous.
Overzealous? What does that mean?
That means drunk with power.
Thank you. Second proviso is that you will please never again set foot in my court.
Your Honor, I guess I did go a little overboard in performing my duties, and I'll try never to let it happen again.
Very well. Case dismissed.
Thank you.
And I want to thank you, too, Judge.
Judge Caston.
Judge Caston.
Yes.
Is that Jack Caston?
Yes.
Is that Jack T. Caston?
Yes.
Do you own a 1964 blue convertible? Oh,